First of all, significant, what is Pakistan's significance? Since morning we are discussing that what is happening around Pakistan and how that happening is engaging Pakistan in different strategic initiatives. So why Pakistan is significant? Let me say Pakistan is significant because we are situated at a geopolitical chessboard, and that chessboard, those who know how to play chessboard, they know how difficult, complicated it is, and how one should be witty and capable enough to win it or actually to sustain it as well. So Pakistan is the home of, and it is not from today. Pakistan or these areas called Pakistan today, they are significant like 3000 years before Christ as well. We are the country which has the world's oldest civilization, Indus Valley civilization. This civilization taught other civilizations how to build themselves because it was the progressive, innovative civilization of its time. We are the country which has the two oldest universities of the world. One is called Julian, that is in Taxila. Other one is in Kashmir, that is called Sharda. And world archaeologists have acknowledged that these are the two oldest universities where Buddhism was taught. Pakistan has Taxila, which is the capital of first ever Buddhist empire. Pakistan has areas where religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism were formed or constructed. So this is the significance of Pakistan, and why I am discussing these significance or these issues, because they built our strategic culture. They are one of the important determinant which build our thought process, which built our character as a nation. And I would say that we are, because we were happy, these areas called Pakistan today, they were happy, they were house of civilization, they were wealthy, they had best technology of that times as well. So we were, and we are situated at the interchange of different civilizations. On the one side it is Turkish civilization, Persian civilization, Arab civilization, and that is what made us what we are today. And best of all DNAs, because everyone came here, we are different invaders came here, and that is why I firmly believe that if like 3000 years before Christ, Chanakya Kautilya, the only philosopher of South Asia, born in Taxila, he lived in Taxila. So this is what we own, and if 3000 years or there is difference of opinion that when he was born, but whenever he was born, if like thousands years back, our soil can breed such philosopher, why not today? So Pakistan is strategically, and I remember Liaquat Ali Khan during his first visit to the USA in his press conference stated that Pakistan today is defending Khyber Pass, and Khyber Pass is the region from where throughout the history South Asia was invaded 70 times in the history. So we are, our western border is porous, yes. Our western border is insecure, yes. But that is not a new phenomena. We are dealing with this phenomena like since thousands years, and we are surviving. So rest assured, yes, western border is our strategic rear, but we know how to make our strategic rear safe and protected. So when we see contemporary geopolitics, and when I say contemporary, it means post-Ukraine-Russia conflict. Post-Ukraine-Russia conflict, world politics is very, very tricky, complicated, and taught several new lessons to the world states. And those lessons should be the basis of new strategic realignments, new strategic realizations, because Strategy, remember, strategy is not a product. Strategy is a process. And great nations or wise nations, they keep on aligning and realigning, reformulating, readjusting their strategies as per the structural realities of the times, as per the structural context in which that specific state exists. So, what is the strategic lie right now? On one side, and Pakistan's uniqueness when it comes to the significance, Pakistan's uniqueness is that we are maybe one of those only country in the world which is surrounded by 5 nuclear powers: Russia, China, India, Israel, and maybe Iran. So this is our security scenario in which we have to survive and ensure our sovereignty. So what lessons Ukraine Russia conflict gave us? But first of all, the geopolitical situation or scenario of the region involved all great powers in this region, whether it is USA or China or Russia. Those several decades or 100 years maybe back, famous geopoliticians said that those want to rule the world, they should rule the heartland, and heartland was Central Asia. And other spokesman, an American geopolitician, he said that those who want to rule the world, they should rule the rimland, and Pakistan is situated on the rimland. And that is why USA from day one has a focus on Pakistan and the strategic positioning of Pakistan to remain compatible with the US interests. So these are the realities and these are the theories. Mackinder said that heartland should be ruled by those who want to rule the world. Then Pakistan, all of on one side it is Afghanistan, then Iran, then India. So our situation is not like any other state. For example, Finland. Some people say, why Pakistan spend so much on defense? Let me tell you that defense spending is not optional. It is not like, okay, from tomorrow I will spend 200 rupees on defense. It is always, defense spending is always vis-a-vis threat perception. Our threat perception determines that what sort of defense we want. Our borders length, our security situation determines it. So it is not a decision, it is a compulsion if we want to survive and ensure our sovereignty. Pakistan has tried to use negotiations and bilateral talks to mitigate its conflict, to resolve its conflict with neighboring states. And you, as a student of IR, must be aware of the fact that those negotiations and agreements were never respected by, especially by India. Whatever they signed with us or they pledged, they reversed from their commitment, unfortunately. So we cannot even say that Pakistan always tried to settle its disputes through force. No, it is a stick and carrot approach, because negotiations and talks can only be made from the position of power, and this nuclear and conventional military force provides us that position of power. Yes, I agree that economy is a very important part. We have a very important course in strategic studies, economics of defense, because whatever defense ambitions or strategic designs we have, they can only be materialized if we have compatible economic muscles. USSR, the Soviet Union, did not have those economic muscles. That is why it disintegrated in 1989. So economic compatibility between your economic capacity and strategic designs is pertinent to achieve or to rise yourself as a successful nation. So yes, so this is really what lessons Ukraine and Russian war has taught us. Number one, there is no concept such as integrated deterrence or extended deterrence. USA pledged Europe, Ukraine that okay, don't acquire nuclear weapons. Russia and US both pledged Ukraine that don't let the nuclear weapons go. Go for unilateral, voluntary disarmament of nuclear weapons, and in the time of need we will provide you the nuclear umbrella, we will provide you the security cover. And what happened today? Ukraine has been turned into a rebel. Russia considered Ukraine as something non-existent in front of the Ukrainian power. USA, which was encouraging Ukraine to dance on Western music, they did not those all those Western countries, especially America, they did not turn into rubble. Their sons did not die, but this is the price what Ukraine is paying. And let me tell you another, just to keep the record straight. Russia, since its inception, since 1989, provided the foreign policy doctrine of near abroad. Russia clearly said that Russian borders, sovereignty, independence would be defended in the territory or in the periphery where Commonwealth of Independent States, generally known as post-Soviet states, exist. So no foreign element, foreign forces, foreign intervention, foreign dependence would be tolerated by Russia in the periphery of in the periphery of the states neighboring with Russia. So this was not, I'm surprised that for West it was a surprise that Russia attacked Ukraine. Otherwise Russia clearly stated that it would do that. So lessons, never ever go for nuclear disarmament. If you have a nuclear weapon, if you have nuclear program, no country can turn you in rubble. And yesterday, Professor Ansar said a very important thing, that the best use of power is that you should not use power. There should, like, power should play as a deterrence, that you don't need to use power to tell the world that we are strong. And this perception is being provided, safeguarded by nuclear program only. Because when strategy fails, war starts. So remember